Wake up, let's go. Where you up? Right now.
Sombría.
Chance get Jack's count, did you? I think it's less than 30.
And ball's in, ball's coming down. Welcome to the second and final Jackrabbits game of the weekend. Again, the Cora Betts Cava tournament here. We were snowed out yesterday, but we're going to get two games in today. So Jackrabbits victorious 7-5 in the first game, and we're playing Slammers Flom here for the second game. Welcome, Jackrabbits fans. Teddy's on the mound. He is set. First pitch of the game is 60, right down Colfax for strike one. Number 44 will be in for Slammers. Esai will be behind the plate. Jabrell manning first. Ricardo and Jorge up the middle, and Gianni at third as always. Teddy's next pitch. Swing and a miss, a 56 mile an hour. I think that was the change. In right, I've got Emilio. In center, I've got Jack. And in left, I've got... I think that's Mason, but that might be Chris. We're rocking 11 on the team today due to injury to Aaron and Isaiah being on the physically unable to be here because he plays high school sports and the coach won't let him play both teams at the same time list. We do shout out to Isaiah's family if they are tuned in, and shout out to all the rest of the Jackrabbits family that's joined us this morning. And there's a curveball that comes in high. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Teddy has a Teddy has a 2-2 count here. Strike 3, 62 at the knees. So Teddy with first batter of the game gets the K backwards, and he will now get the ball back from his infield. And now we will have a left-hander step in.
Hey, you ready, lefty? You ready first?
So Teddy's fastball and changeup should work just fine. The curveball here will struggle a little bit, as it probably won't fool the batter too much. And there's a shot into left field. The left fielder didn't get a great read on it, but I think that is Chris. I apologize, not Mason, but he got it. 1 pitch, 1 out. So Teddy with 6 pitches this inning. By the way, his goal is first pitch strike to everybody, first batter out, and less than 15 pitches. Heads up to his mom, I did say that if he did that for every inning he pitched, that we'd stop someplace special on the way home. And right now, I'm under the gun. First pitch is 52 and very high.
It's like butter, baby.
And there's a shot into right center. And that ball is going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to go to the deepest part of the park. With this turf, as we saw in the first game, it's probably a triple. Oh, but they're going to hold him up at second. So excellent stroke from the batter there on the second pitch of his at-bat. And he gets to second. 2 down, runner at second. Number 1 will step in for the Slammers. So for those that don't pay attention to 14U Baseball, Slammers is a kind of a whole, I don't know, franchise or factory, if you will. I don't mean that pejoratively. It's just that they run multiple teams. So there's lots of Slammers out there across varying ages and ability levels, and then they're kind of differentiated by their coach's last name. So this is Slammers Flom. We've already played a Slammers team this year, and we're victorious, but that was a different Slammers team. 60 on the outside corner, swing and strike 1. And next pitch, ball is high and away at 52, so I think that's Teddy's curve. Now, Teddy tries to tell me that his slider goes straight down and his curve slides across the strike zone. So I don't know. That's literally not how you find them. But and there's a ground ball, and it's going to be right to Gianni, who's going to pick it up nicely, and he's going to throw that ball on a strike over to our first baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. So good double by the Slammers, but they leave him on. Jackrabbits get the 3 outs, and they will put their helmets on and bat here in the bottom of the 1st. So I think Teddy got for less than 15 pitches there. So I might still be on.
Hey, Billy. Jack's coming right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Game Changer's not working. I'll go find out. Oh, there you go. Now it's working. Weird. Yeah, for those of you, the couple texted me, I had to just close Game Changer completely, and when I reopened it, it worked. So, yeah, you'll have to see. Teddy threw 12 pitches in that inning. 9 of them were strikes, so heck of a first inning for Teddy. All right, Jackrabbits putting the helmets on. It looks like the same order here. We've got Mason leading off and Teddy in the second position. Again, things were a little changed up because this isn't, it's somewhere between league play and tournament play. So a chance to play kids at different positions or hit them in different spots, but also a coach taking it seriously and wants to win. So you have like a pretty set infield, for example, and that the folks aren't, we're not seeing folks playing completely out of position. In fact, the Jabril Joe, that's their position. I guess it's more of a platoon, but that's really the only defensive substitutions we're seeing. The infield is staying pretty solid, and the outfield the usual spots. So with that, the ball's thrown down, and Mason steps in. What was this thing? This was not pink. Spirited Unicorn or some color. It's some color that the baseball bat manufacturers came up with, so that it's not a pink. That first pitch is 64 and high. I heard from the Slammers from coaches talking about throwing multiple relievers in this game, so I don't know if we're just going to see one pitcher an inning and get multiple innings. Again, with nothing, no championship really to play for, no medals to play for, it sort of alters the calculus for the coaches. So that ball was a foul ball off the catcher's face. Everybody giving the catcher time to recover. He's like, I'm good. Takes the helmet off there, gives himself a shake, make sure his brains are still in there. What's up, my good man? What's up, my good man? Look at this. What am I doing? I didn't think. Tony and Mark both dropping in. Oh my goodness, we'll get them mic'd up here in a second. So Mason now with the 1-1 count. That ball is high. Coming in 64. So number 7 really pumping in the heat. I'm good on batteries. Yeah, we did a mid thing. Thanks for checking in, Adam. And the next pitch forthcoming. Ooh, Mason on it, 66, and knocks that ball actually foul onto the other field. So I think it's electric unicorn color, not pink, electric unicorn. So Jackrabbits wearing the Liebres uniforms, the all black uniforms. Aaron pointed out that that's the choice on a cold day with a lot of sun, so you are able to absorb as much sunlight as you can to stay warm. I also love those Liebres, which translates roughly as hares into Spanish, as there's no such thing as a jackrabbit in Spanish. It's El Jackrabbit. So we are the Liebres for our Spanish-speaking fan base. And this is Vamos Liebres Radio on behalf of Jackrabbits Broadcasting. It's just Mike on the mic today, and we will have Mason sprint down to first, but he's going to just stay there on the pass ball. So Teddy steps in. Teddy 0 for 2 today in the previous game, although he did have an RBI on a fielder's choice. He's been putting the ball in play a lot, but not really driving it too much. So we'll see if he can get the ball out of the infield here. Mason taking a long time to take off all the armor and put on the sliding mitt. Everybody's ready to go. Oh, and then we have a throw over, and we're going to have a play at second, and we're going to have them in a rundown. And they tag him. So Mason wasn't ready there. Could tell he didn't have a sliding mitt ready, and as such, we're going to have run ourselves into our first out of the inning. So good job by the Slammers. Execute on the pickle. And Teddy will now have the bases empty, and we'll see pitcher from the windup. Oh, nope, sorry, from the stretch. So nothing count to Teddy. And 1 down. And that ball's going to be in the dirt. And there's a shot down the first base line. It gets past the first baseman. And Teddy is going to have a nice single. The right fielder goes and gets it. So there you go. A good solid single for Teddy. And unfortunately, we ran ourselves out of the first walk there, because now we've got
X-rays and stuff. They were negative for
throw. What's happening? So, foul ball,